Do you know the difference between chipping and pitching?
You know, I feel like I do, but I'm gonna let you take care of that.
So chipping, we want the ball to start low and just run to the hole. Pitching, yeah, you know, sometimes you would consider that little check shot that people hit. It's gonna fly a little further in the air. So there's two different things. Chipping and pitching are actually the opposite. So we're gonna start with chipping right here, okay? We're right off the green. And I would tell you that I'm not totally against putting this ball, first and foremost, okay? But let's, you know, sometimes there's some rough grass. A lot of people don't really like to putt it. So I want you to go ahead and set up to your chip shot right here. I'm gonna show you some things that make it a lot easier to chip the golf ball. Number one is, let's get your shaft a little more vertical as you're setting up to it. So we wanna get this way, so we're gonna get you a little closer to the golf ball. So go ahead and set up and get a little closer to the golf ball. Number two is that I kind of like to see a weak grip here. I'm not a big fan of changing the grip a lot. So we're gonna take this hand off. We're gonna get a little weaker in our left hand and a little weaker in our right hand. That'll just make sure that we're not flipping that club over as much and closing it, okay? So a little bit taller to the golf ball. There you go, perfect. Stand a little closer. Now we're just gonna have her lean a little bit. So we're gonna lean this way and we're gonna stay on that left side. So when you learned how to play golf the first time, what did you learn about? You learned about this triangle right here. This triangle moves. Well, that's what we're gonna have all Carolina's gonna do right now. No wrist motion in this. We're gonna take some practice swings, and all I want her to do is just swing this triangle back and through. Good, swing the triangle back and through. We want no wrist motion at all in this. What we wanna do is we wanna bump this ball onto the green, and we're gonna let it roll to the hole, okay? So ball position's gonna be about middle or a little bit back. Club-wise, you could go anywhere from a 7-iron up to a sand wedge. I know you have sand wedge right here, 7-iron to sand wedge. So get that club vertical.
All right.
Move this triangle, no risks in this shot at all. That's a chip shot. Very good. Now that got up in the air a little bit just because of the loft of club that we put in her hands. Now, if you struggle with this shot, I have a lot of friends that struggle with this shot. Do you?
I do too.
It's a very tough shot.
It is a tough shot, and it's one that you need so badly.
Yep, when you get it so close to the green, and it should be an easy par, right? I'm gonna give you one more quick chipping tip right here. Go ahead and set up to it. Do everything that we just talked about, right? Do everything exactly the same. All I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna actually have you toe the club in a little bit. Toe this club in just a little bit. This is just for chipping. It will make it easier to make that quick, solid contact. So aim the club so you know, because it is toed, but toe the club in, there you go. Get that shaft a little more vertical. I want you straight up and down, and I want you to do the exact same thing. Good.
Ooh.
Toeing the club in, give you a little more, it's easier to make that solid contact, right? So easier to make the solid contact, and also the ball's gonna roll out because you've kind of shut the club face on it a little bit. So,
yeah.
All right, let's walk back.